Okay guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my second Trading212 stocks and shares portfolio update. If you didn't see my first one, you could always check it out, but if not, just carry on watching or whatever. But you'll notice that there's a new addition, or two new additions actually, from last time, and that is Marathon Digital and the VanEck Crypto Blockchain ETF. So I'm quite bullish on Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's incredible. I want more exposure to it, but not too much because we all know how volatile it is. But I have my Vanguard stocks and shares account with a high dividend yield ETF, and I have the S&P 500. So I don't want it, the crypto portion to be any more than 33%, to be honest. So I'm just going to keep that in my Trading212 account. So yeah, with Marathon Digital, there's a new addition. It's also included into the VanEck ETF, but I like companies like this because they're actually like heating, I think it's swimming pools, or it was like a few houses with the residual energy from actual Bitcoin mining. So obviously Bitcoin mining produces a lot of heat, so they're looking to utilize the excess energy that is created from mining. So yeah, that's pretty good. MicroStrategy is still doing pretty well, as you can see. It's up and down, but I bought in here around 1300 a share. Now it's at 1760, so I think this will continue to go up long term. I think it's definitely a great way to get Bitcoin exposure in the stocks and shares. I think it's actually the best way, but that's obviously your decision to make or whatever. But yeah, it's still waiting for the S&P inclusion. That'll probably be next year, I think. And also, I've been reading a lot about the Nasdaq inclusion as well. They've just done a 10-to-1 stock split as well, so that's obviously great news, and that's why I think the stock has also gone up. But the price of Bitcoin has increased quite a lot this past week, and that's because of the Donald Trump assassination. And I think that's the primary reason Bitcoin's increased, because normally in periods of chaos, that's when Bitcoin increases in value. So I think I love my MicroStrategy position. I want to keep adding to it. It's also included in the Crypto Blockchain ETF, which I'm going to keep adding to. My QYLD, you will notice that it's increased by a little bit more from last month, and I kind of like how it is kind of stable, and over since its inception and you reinvest dividends, it's been positive. So I think it's a great way to have some cash that's generating income, and I can also sell some of it to purchase other things. That's something I've been thinking about. It's on my mind. So yeah, so far we're up 274 pounds at the moment. It was up a bit more, but the crypto stocks have gone back down a little bit today. But also, before I forget, I did have Tesla stock, and it rose like 40%, so I sold it, and that's where I bought more shares of QYLD. I do think Tesla's going to go up a lot in the long term, but normally after like a 40% increase, it's going to drop down a little bit, so I can always just sell more QYLD and purchase other things. But I do like the fact that it generates a good dividend yield for me, so it's definitely something I'm thinking about. But yeah, the improvements I'm going to make is add more to the VanEck ETF. I'll leave my MicroStrategy position as it is, because I'll still be buying more of that, but just through the ETF. I'll leave a Marathon Digital, and I don't think anything's really going to change until next month anyway. So yeah, that's it, guys. If you made it this far, then I thank you, and yeah, take care.